Welcome back to the channel, good friends. Brian from Apex Auction Car Reconditioning. We've done some mechanical work to the Honda Pilot here, full service on all fluids, rotors, brakes, tie rod. I'm not sure. It was a suspension part that needed a bushing. That is finished. Now it's time to get on to the paint correction before we send it on down the road. And if you saw the first video when we picked this up, this paint is in horrible shape. And we're going to do this side of the hood here, and we're going to use an all-in-one pad. The reasoning behind an all-in-one pad, and then we'll pick a kind of one-step sort of polished compound to go with it, is because Honda paint is very, very soft, very, very thin. We'll do some measurements to see what we have here on the hood, and probably break out the gloss meter as well to see if there's any improvements. And we don't want to get too aggressive. We don't want to shave a ton of this clear off, because the type of vehicle that this is and where it's going to be sold, who it will probably be sold to, we aren't going to do a showroom correction on this. It doesn't make sense because it's going to get scratched again, and we want to leave as much clear coat behind as possible. I hope that makes sense. So let's get right into the correction portion of this hood, see if we can improve it. So not only do we have some really, really deep scratches on the door, which I'm going to make that a video of its own, and we'll do the drag and fill technique for that to fill in those scratches. So stay tuned. As for the hood, scratches, etching, swirls, you name it. Two different light sources, and you could see this mess. From real deep scratches to light swirls, from improper wash technique, staining right there, bird poop probably, tree fallout, sap right there. We're going to remove all that, hopefully, or we'll see what type of improvement we make by using the red line pad system, and that's by McKee's 37. There's the part number. This is an all-in-one pad. This happens to be a closed cell European pad that can be used with medium polishes, one-step polishes, all-in-one polishes, and be able to do some cutting and light imperfection removal, as well as finishing down really, really well. I'm excited to give this. I've had these for quite some time, and as you can see, they're still in the package. We're going to give them a shot and team them up with the Cook Chemi F601. It's a fine cut, it's a medium grade, and you can also use it as a one-step polish. I haven't used the ShineMate for a while. This is the ShineMate EX620 515. Shake up your formula in the F601. Who knows, it's probably F604 already. This works perfectly fine. I'm not going to get every upgraded formula there is every 2 months. Let me see here. All right, let me mask off this block right here because there's some staining and swirls and everything else. And we'll see what we can do. Right between the 3rd and the 4th speed setting on the polisher, I got my right hand here, left hand here, just guiding the polisher. Let the polisher do the work. Now, with the F601, you could do another pass if you wanted to. We did a crisscross pattern that's equal to 2 passes. I normally do 2 passes and then wipe off, load up, check my work. But since I'm just doing this as a one-step or an all-in-one, however you want to call it, I'm going to do another pass. The reason for that, when I'm done here, I'm moving on. I'm not looking back. I want to get around the vehicle in that one step, and it's not a multi-step correction where I'm looking for as close to perfection as I can get it. So I'm going to wipe this off, move on, and I'm not looking back. I am anxious to wipe this off and see how much of that damage has been removed and how good do these pads finish down, so I don't have to go over it with a finish pad. Now I do know that there are deep scratches in here all over the vehicle that I'm not going to chase after. I wouldn't be able to get out to begin with. It wouldn't make sense to chase after them. But I better see some nice turnaround here. And indeed I do. We can see the metallic flake coming through once again. So we're going from this mess to that. The deeper scratches do remain. Let me see where there was staining somewhere around here, and it removed that. That metallic, look at all the different colors of the metallic flake now that can show through after a lot of that damage was removed. I see pink. Let me know the colors. I see pink, green, blue, silver metal flakes. Just a unique color. Now, if this was something that was a showroom vehicle from back here or walking by the vehicle, huge difference. If this was a show car, I would do a multi-step correction and remove those. So those are the improvements you can make with those pads. I say they are pretty damn big improvements. I would have to wet sand to get these deep ones out, and I'm not going to do that. So let me finish the rest of this hood and then get around this vehicle and see what the paint looks like. The paint was trashed, so I expect some pretty damn good results. By the way, if you're new to the channel, this channel isn't about perfection. This channel isn't showing perfect results every time. This is a realistic channel with realistic results, and actually results that are responsible, because some of the unrealistic results that you would see on YouTube channels and videos, they are just trashing the clear to get them scratch-free and imperfection-free just to feed their own ego. We don't do that here. We do some common sense corrections. Every once in a while, I will do multi-step corrections, especially if it's something that is for show or something that's garaged and is only coming out for weekends or so. And I know that the owner is responsible and won't turn this back into this within a couple months. Keep that in mind, guys, when you're working on vehicles. Pay attention to the owner and the eye that they have and the way that they maintain their vehicle. And we're going to use a panel prep because the F601 can be a little oily, can be a little smeary, and we want to make sure we aren't using something with fillers. Okay, as you can see, much better. These are the reasons I'm not going crazy with this paint. I don't know if you can hear this. When your thumbnail catches, and you can clearly hear that, that's through the paint, through the clear, through the color coat, almost down into the panel itself. And there are some other deeper ones, but so much better. Here's another one. And the stains, all gone. Much, much better. So what would you say, down in the comment section, let me know, do you think that is about 80% improvement, higher, lower? I myself would say about 80%, maybe 85%. But you can see the metallic flake. And to the normal owner of an automobile that runs their car through car washes, I believe that will do. And that's a combination I'm going to take all the way around the vehicle. Now that it's corrected, and because the clear is so soft and so thin, we do want to get around the car quickly. So we want to use our Blue Collar 9 revamp. This is a polysiloxane spray coating, up to 1 year. And you mist this into a microfiber, spread it out, wipe it off. It doesn't get any easier than this. Mist it onto the pad. Get it onto the surface quickly and efficiently. Make sure you're spreading it out as even as you can. Come in with the microfiber. Wipe it off. You can feel the slickness right away. Move on to the next section. And it shouldn't take you any longer than 20 minutes to get around this vehicle. 20, 30 minutes depending on the size of the vehicle. Everything, headlights, taillights, all painted surfaces, chrome trim, plastic, wheels, glass if you want to, everything. Guys, when this thing came in, the paint was in sad, sad shape. I did skip that area from the pinstripe up. I am going to show you how to fix that deep scratch, how to fill that in. But this paint now is actually presentable, looks better with the headlights done as well. Look at that reflection. Didn't take me any longer than an hour, 15 minutes to get around the vehicle. Another 30, 35 to get BC9 on there. And look at the paint, look at the reflection. Crisp, clear reflection. And now this thing can find a new home. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. By the way, I know some will ask, what about using the 50/50 pad? The Eurofiber 50/50 pad, one of my favorites on this very, very soft paint, would leave hazing behind, and you would need to add an extra step. Hence, that all-in-one pad from McKee's, that worked perfectly. It did some cutting, as you could see, but it finished down where we did not need another step. and that's very important to being efficient. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate. This has been Brian from Apex Auction Car Reconditioning, and we'll catch you in the next video.